Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Jen Keller. If you are new to my page, I'm excited that you're here. I am going to share some fun jewelry in just a second and explain what's going on. Let me pull this up so I can see comments. So as you're hopping on, make sure you say hi. Let me know that you're here. I have 3 stylists that I'm streaming into their groups right now, which is so exciting. This is part of a whole VIP experience that I offered them. So if you are a friend of Angie or Jen or Lynn, I am here for you. So I'm excited that you're part of this. I can't wait to show you my favorites from our holiday collection. So again, if you're here live with us, make sure you say hi. If you are catching the replay, make sure you say replay so we know. And then, of course, you want to grab a piece of paper and a pen. So while we're waiting for a few to hop on, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Jennifer Keller, and I've been with Park Lane now for almost 5 years. And before this, I was with another jewelry company for 20 years. So I've been in this direct selling space a very long time. And I don't know if you guys have ever done something like this. Like if you have ever been any part of direct sales, drop a 1 in the chat. Because I got into this many, many years ago because I just wanted to make a little extra income. I thought a little bit for the kids. At the time, my daughter was 1, then I had another one, but I thought maybe a little something for the kids and maybe a little something for me. That was kind of my approach to this whole thing. And I was just going to do it for fun. I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. I'd been working as a CPA and I thought, well, this might be something fun to do on the side, be my fun job, because I apologize to any accountants out there, but I did not find accounting fun. So I just started kind of playing with this. And then I guess it really started as a hobby. And then it just kind of grew from there. And, I kept using it to pay for stuff for the kids, a little for the kids, a little for me, a little for the kids, a little for me. It helped pay for their school sports. It helped pay for their tuition at a Christian school, paid for college, paid for my daughter's wedding. So I say this just to say that, I don't know if anybody in our industry that said, ever since I was a little girl, I thought someday I hope I can become a jewelry lady. None of us start that way. But it's been a really fun business that has been turned into a serious business too. And I know that Jen and Lynn and Angie, who I love being part of our team, would also love to do this with some of their friends. So if this gets you interested at all in any of that, please let them know. Sorry, I'm looking at my necklace and I'm realizing that it's on backwards. Okay, I'm going to fix this and I'm going to tell you what I have on. So I am wearing on my ears are Cheers earrings. This is from our holiday collection. It's got that fan shape at the top. It's got the fun crystals that dangle down. This is going to be my all occasion holiday necklace. So the earrings. And then the necklace I have on is part frosted, part sleigh bell. So I'll explain what that means when I get to the necklaces. And then on my arms, I have, oh, don't look at this one. I think this just retired. I'm not even going to show it to you. I'm going to take it off because, okay. So I have on our embraceable and our chateau with the mother of pearl. My rings is our moonflower, our cutesy ring, little bow. I think that's it. So are we ready to get started? Okay, I see lots of friends joining us. Thank you for being here. Let me know in the comments, are you new to Park Lane? Is anybody new? Because I know a lot of you came from Angie and Lynn and Jen's VIP group, so you're probably not new. But if there's anybody new to Park Lane, please let me know in the comments. And if you're not new, you already know about our amazing sale, but for the new ones in the room, let me repeat it. So with Park Lane, every day of the year, if you purchase 2 items at full price, you can get 4 items at half price. And the 2 at full price are always the least expensive. So let me know, have you started Christmas shopping? Anybody started? Drop a 2 if you've started. Drop a 5 if you're done. Like if you drop a 5, I'm so envious of you. I'm a 2 minus. I just started this weekend. So I'm hoping I can maybe help you knock out a few gifts tonight because there's definitely still time to get it before the holidays. So grab a piece of paper and a pen. I want you to write down what you love. And as you know, your goal is to find 2 inexpensive things so that you can get the 4 things you really, really want at half price. So we always start by sharing some, cart starters, sale unlockers. So let me show you what I mean by that. I love our new praline earrings. These are only $30. $32, sorry, 32. They have the 5 little freshwater pearls in there. I'm going to show you the matching necklace in a minute. This is a great cart starter. Another one is our new Starlet. These are only 30. Perfect little silver huggy hoops. Great for every day. They're not going to get caught in your hair. They're not going to fall out. They're wonderful. So Starlet, silver hoops. Then we have our Moana. These were actually the very first pair I ever got with Park Lane. So they've been around for a little bit, but they are still beautiful. They're inspired by Kendra Scott. They're only $28 a pair. So Moana is another one. And then the one I wear on repeat is our Whisper. And these are just fun, whimsical. They're only $28, especially if you have longer hair, they're going to stand out a little bit. And then my last little sale unlocker I want to show you are a few necklaces. So I have here our Juliet. This one is 30, and she comes in gold and silver. You can wear her as a sideways heart or as a traditional up and down heart. Our Lana is another great one. It comes in about four or five different colors. This one is the mother of pearl. I'm sorry, now we call it Icon. They just changed the name. I'm having a hard time making that stick. Icon is the name of this one if you're putting it on your list. Rue is always a good one to have on hand, especially this time of year. Like, tell me if this happens to you. This always happens to me during the holidays, is you meet that girlfriend for brunch, lunch, coffee, and you decide ahead of time, we're not going to do gifts. You know, your friendship is a gift enough for me. And then you show up for that brunch and she pulls a little present out of her purse and you're just feeling like a schmuck because you don't have anything for her. That's where our little blue box is, and they're small. Like, you could just tuck this in your purse as a just in case. Throw a Rue necklace in there. If you really like her, add the matching earrings because everyone loves that necklace. If you need a hostess gift, if you have a gift exchange, if you're in a book club or a Bible study or something, Rue. Everyone loves Rue. Everyone likes this one too. And then our little pearl necklace is just a single pearl on a silver chain. So we have lots of things that kind of fall in that $40 and under. That could be your sale unlockers. And then let me move on to show you some of my favorites. And I pretty much have everything. So at the end, I will ask you if there's something I didn't show that you want to see. If I have it, I will show it. All right, let's start with this one because I've already shown you the matching earrings. So this is, I've got 4 necklaces going on here. And the one at the top, first of all, is our Sacred. Is that not a beautiful sideways cross? I have seen so many ladies wearing crosses lately. I was thrilled that we have this one in our collection. It's got little crystals, and it's great to wear just kind of at the base of your neck. Like, I could even layer it right in with mine and put it right on top if I wanted to. And then next to it is that praline necklace that has the freshwater pearls that match the earrings. So you could do the earrings and the necklace as your sale unlocker and move right to half price stuff. And when you're putting your necklaces together, if you're going to layer them, it's always a great idea to vary the textures, right? So you have the crystals at the top, you've got the pearls right here, and then especially this time of year, I love lacy. I just ordered several of these to give as gifts because you know why too? They're flat. You could pop that in a card, put a stamp on it, makes a great gift. So lacy with the bow is just fun during the holidays. So lacy, praline, and Sacred, if you're putting it on your list, are those 3. And then I threw on one of my go-tos, and this is called Chic. And Chic is just one of those great necklaces that you can just throw on top of anything, and odds are it's going to look great. Like, I can't even see you ladies, but I'm betting whatever you're wearing right now, even if it's pajamas or sweatpants, this would work with what you have on. And you can double it, but I have been told, excuse me, that if you wear your necklaces long, it makes you appear taller and thinner. So I'm all for the freebie, and that's a freebie for me. So that's a beautiful necklace stack. And then for earrings, if you are that matchy kind of girl, these are the lacy earrings. And I don't generally match. I'm more kind of a complimentary girl, but I will tell you for the next 2 months, I will wear these probably through Valentine's Day for sure. I will wear the bows and the bow necklace, maybe not together, but equal playing time for sure. So here's the lacy earrings. You could also do with this our, let's see what I got here. Oh no, hold on, I'm gonna come back to that one. Oh, let me show you these again. The praline earring. So there's the matching set, which goes perfectly with that necklace. And then for your arm party, just kind of stick them with the pearls. Drop a P in the comments if you are a pearl girl. And I will tell you, as I'm saying that, I know that Lynn and Angie and Jen, they are looking for some comments. Like, we might just do a participation prize through this party. And the more you comment, the better your chances are to win it. So we're looking for some feedback. Okay, these are called Willow, and they're a stretchy set of 3. You get the brushed gold and the pearls. And I love a pop of white. Like, don't talk to me about Labor Day and Memorial Day and rules for what you can wear and what you can't. I don't want to hear it, because I'm going to wear white all the time. And so I love to throw in our marshmallow, which has a little bit of the rose gold, the mother of pearl. You always want your arm parties to be an odd number, so this balances it out perfectly with our necklace stack that we've got going on. Do we like it? All right, I see Jen's a pearl person, Lori's a pearl person. All right, moving on. This one, I'm gonna tell you, this one actually surprised me. Like, I saw it online and I thought, it's nice. I don't know if it's me. I love it. This is our Dasher necklace, and it's the chunky linked chains with those beautiful crystals throughout. And I think it is so cute on a striped shirt like this. I have a ton of black and white shirts, a ton. So to have something new to put on my old black and white shirts, I'm here for it. So I love that statement piece against a pattern. So think maybe what you have in your closet, whether it's floral stripes or paisleys or anything. You want a necklace that's strong enough to anchor against it so you can see it, right? Like, if you put a delicate little chain here, it's going to get lost. So I love the Dasher on top of the stripes. Do we like that? Let me know, because I think it's a great one. So with this chunky necklace, you could always go a little smaller with your earrings. I'm going to grab one over here that I forgot to put, and I want to show you. Hold on. Where is it? Okay. These are a couple of my favorites. And the reason is, these are our Monaco. And with the Monaco, you get 3 sets. There's that classic teardrop shape, but can you see how they're small, medium, and large? So if I'm wearing it with this necklace, I'm probably going to go smaller, medium. I'm definitely not going to go with the large ones. Too many statements at one time. But if I have a delicate little chain on, then I might go with the big ones, and we're women. We like options. So there's Monaco with Dasher. And then for your bracelets, you could do our embraceable. This is one of my favorites. It is such a basic bracelet. I have it on, but what it does always is it gives your arm party some oomph. It makes it stand out a little bit more. It's a little bit thicker. So embraceable is a good one. Another one to kind of work with any of your gold bracelets already is our Rika. That's going to give you some of the texture. Remember, you want to vary your textures, and then add in a pop of color like our Sugar Plum. And Sugar Plum has almost like that rainbow effect of the different multicolored crystals that are going to pair perfectly with our Dasher necklace. And then for earrings, these are another one of my go-tos. These are called Dallas. They're the perfect size chunky hoop. They come in gold and silver, and they're hollow, which means they're really lightweight. I don't like heavy earrings. I don't know if you like heavy earrings. I do not. So that would be cute with this too. And then a thinner version would be our Glow. And Glow is your traditional hoop, but it's got a row of crystals down the center, which just makes it a little bit more, sparkly and fun. So that would be great with our Dasher too. All right, moving on. Let's talk about some silver. So for silver, I got a few things going on, and I'm going to start with some sale unlockers. So great for, well, anytime really, but especially during the holidays. Hold on, I got a little too much going on here. Remember how I said that you can adjust the length of your necklaces. So all of them have a 3-inch extender. So what I would do is I would pull these 2 up a little bit higher. So at the top here, I've got 2 of our impression necklaces, and our impression sets are gorgeous. So they are, they either come in a bracelet, earrings, or a necklace. Here's the 2 in silver and in red, and they're only $34. So that is a great cart starter too. And I think, especially again, this jewelry is going to come in like 10 days at the most, a week, maybe 10 days because of Thanksgiving holiday. It's 10 days. So you have plenty of time to wear it. I would add that little pop of red to every piece of jewelry you have going on right now. And I would wear that all the way through Valentine's Day for sure. And then there's no reason why you can't keep wearing red. So I love that. And then the silver one is just beautiful and classic. If you need a gift and your girlfriend likes silver and you want something, inexpensive, these necklaces for $34 are perfect. Now below that is our Bev. This is inspired by Van Cleef. It's got that quatrefoil, very elegant. I actually walked into a Van Cleef store in, where were we, Zurich maybe? And they thought it was real. And I just said, beautiful, isn't it? Like, nobody needs to know. We do not need to say, oh, no, no, no. We just say thank you. So Bev, and then the long one is called Everlasting. And this one is it Everlasting or Eternal? I always forget the name of that one. Someone will tell me in the comment. I got two. Everlasting, that's what it is. Everlasting has the beautiful silver crystals on that longer chain. Again, you can use it to frame other things. Now for earrings, look, I'm wearing these to my husband's Christmas party in 2 weeks. These are called Icicle, and that cluster of sparkle is gorgeous. Perfect for any dressy event you have, even after the holidays. So Icicle is this. And then we also could do, well, you could definitely still do our hoops in silver. These are the glow hoops again, but maybe look at the silver ones. And then for bracelets, I have here all kinds of fun sparkle. So first, this one is our Chateau, and this is the same one I'm wearing in gold, but here it is in silver with the quatrefoil and the mother of pearl. You could add to that our Logan, which is a great stretchy, flexible bangle. And then for the ultimate sparkle, I would add on our impression in silver. And this, matches the necklace. And we have little stud earrings too. Actually, I have those right here. So I'll show those to you. These are a great cart starter as well. They come in about, 15 different colors maybe, and they're only 30. So that's a good one. So you can do the whole set, earrings, bracelet, necklace, but they are 40 handset CZs. They are spectacular. If you want a little bit of sparkle, look at how gorgeous that is. Beautiful? Okay. All right. Let's see here. I got two more. Last two I'm going to talk about. First is our, well, no, I'm not going to say that one first. Let me build up to it. So this one at the top here, this little guy right here is our hazy. Like, drop an H if you already have, oops, just dropped a pair of earrings. Drop an H in the comments if you already own hazy. Hazy is my best-selling necklace by far. It comes in gold and silver, and it's one of those simple pieces that you can wear by itself. You can layer with other things. You could do some big fun earrings with this. Like, this is an example of where I would pull out the largest of the Monaco to wear with this necklace. And then to layer, you could do our Foxy. And Foxy is that same quatrefoil shape, but it's got that little shimmer to it. There are matching earrings. If you are a matchy-matchy, you'll be very excited. And this comes in silver. And then the long one is our Frosted. And Frosted is a perfect necklace that you can throw on over everything. And it comes on this long chain. One side has a solitaire CZ. The other side has all these little cutouts of little hearts too. So the detail is so, so pretty. And again, wear it long, make yourself taller and thinner. But as you can see, I have it on a shorter chain, right? I will solve that mystery in just a second. And then for bracelets, this is our Giselle. And Giselle is a designer inspired. What I love about Giselle is it can wear by itself. You don't need to stack it. You can just put this on out the door, super comfortable. And again, it has that total designer inspired look. Reminds me of Coco Chanel, maybe because it looks like two C's. So that is our Giselle. And then the last one that I want to talk about is our Sleigh Bell. So Sleigh Bell is this double chain with this super cute oversized bow on it. Now, obviously this is great for the holidays, right? But you might think, well, what happens after Christmas? Well, first, I think you're good with the bow, at least through Valentine's Day. So that carries you all the way to mid-February. And then the bow comes off. And then you have a double chain that you can put with other pieces you could layer. And that is where the magic of what I have on comes in. So what I did is I took the pendant from the Frosted, because the Frosted is the long necklace, and I put it on the two short strands of the Sleigh Bell. So if you have both necklaces, this works. Like, I would get the Frosted, oh, losing it. The Frosted is the long one. I would get that as one of your half price. And then I would get the Sleigh Bell as one of your bonuses for $35. You all know how those bonuses work. And if you don't, just send Angie and Jen and Lynn your wish list, and you will be amazed at the magic math they can do. So take the bow off. You can put other things on it. And then I played around with them. I thought, well, what about that long chain of Frosted? Look at how cute the bow looks on the long chain. Like throw this on over a turtleneck, over a sweater. It is just fun. It just says, I am fun and festive and I am here for all the holiday things. Don't we love that? I love both of those combinations and that you can do so many different things with it. And then for bracelets, I'm always a fan of our Denver. Denver is like a party in a box because you get 4 of them. Let's see where that is. And they are inspired by Kendra Scott, and they have the black and the gold. And I think anytime you put black and gold together, it just kind of elevates that. Now, the arm party rule is you want them in odd numbers. So I would add to this our Vibe bracelet. This is the one that's going to stand out. It's going to get the compliments. It's going to draw the eye. It has the sparkles with the black enamel. And that's going to be beautiful with this. Just add some black pants. I just bought the cutest black corduroy pants from Anthropologie. So cute with this outfit. And the shirt is Amazon. Like, you know, seriously, we do not need to have expensive clothes. We just need to know how to accessorize them with our Park Lane sale jewelry, right? So that's what we have right there. Okay, I think I have shown you just about all the things I had to show you. If there's anything I did not show you that you want to see, let me know. I'll kind of pay attention to the comments now. And while you're maybe thinking about that, I do want to let you know that if you're like most of our guests, you've probably seen a lot of jewelry that you love. The best way to get this jewelry is free. So our average hostess right now is getting $400 in free jewelry. So if you are, willing to get some girlfriends together, maybe just do a last minute holiday Facebook Live. If you can do that with Angie or Lynn or Jen before Christmas, I have 2 of these fun little gifts for each of them. So it is a fun little hostess box filled with, a piece or 2 of jewelry. And that is just a thank you from me for helping these girls share the sale and the jewelry before the holidays. So if you're interested in that, you can type in party in the comments or you can message them and they will let me know. Okay, anything? Oh, Noelle. Thank you, Christine. Yes. So Noelle is what we call a style drop. So what style drops are is a deeply discounted piece that you get with a purchase. So with a $40 purchase, you can grab, look, I need to do her justice by putting her on a shirt. You can grab our Noelle necklace. Look how pretty this is. This is actually the necklace I'm wearing to my husband's Christmas party with the icicle earrings. I bought the dress from Amazon, wearing the necklace, the earrings. Isn't that beautiful? So that is our Noelle. Okay, I think I got everybody. All right, some last instructions as we wrap this up. First, let the girls know if you're willing to get some girls together. And if you can't do it before the holidays, that's fine. They would love to have you share it with some friends in January too. So we're flexible. And then, Angie, I don't know if Noelle's still available, actually. I did not check that before I got on. So you might want to check that for me and let me know. So Christine, maybe I don't know if it's available. Angie's kind of scaring me now. It might have sold out, but we'll see. So let the girls know if you want to get some friends together. And then the last thing, as I always love to share just a little bit about Park Lane. As I mentioned, I've been doing this for 25 years. I started very, very, very small. It grew into something a little bit bigger. But every Sunday night, we do something we call Free Necklace Night. And if you want to hop on our Team Sparkle business page, and the girls can get you the link and hear a little bit about Park Lane, you could win a necklace just for watching. I'm going to be on a little bit later with one of my leaders, Janelle Dupee, and we are just going to chat about kind of our experience with Park Lane and Team Sparkle. So we'd love to have you join us, but I will tell you real quick, just the 3 biggest questions I get about Park Lane. First one is always, how much time does this take? Because we're busy, right? We are so busy. And I'm going to tell you, this does not take as much time as you think. I've been chatting with you ladies 24 minutes. I will be done in the next 2. So if you've got 20 to 30 minutes to do a Facebook Live like this, you can do this. And actually now what our team offers is every Sunday night at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 Eastern, one of us, either me or a couple of our other leaders, we go live and do exactly what I just did so that you can just share that and use that for your parties. It could not be simpler to do this. So you can do it even if you're busy. Second question is always how much do you get paid? And as a stylist, you make 30% of everything you sell. And if you happen to have some previous experience or current experience in leadership, Park Lane has a unique program where they recognize that, they respect that, and many times they will bring you in at a higher starting commission. So if you fall into that category, make sure you let your stylist know, because I don't know what that would look like, but it is worth looking into. And then you can go from 30% all the way to 50%. You never go backwards. And then the last question is, well, how much does this cost? And you can become a stylist for $129 and get $500 in jewelry that you get to pick out. I know a lot of us, especially this time of year, we're spending more than that at Target and Costco, right? So this is a great opportunity to maybe do something fun and new for the new year. So if you're curious and want to hear a little bit more details, jump back with us on our, if you want to look at it on Facebook, it's Team Sparkle Park Lane page. And I will be on there live at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. But for now, what I'd love for you to do is take your wish list, circle or star your top 6 to 8 pieces, send them to Angie and Jen and Lynn, and let them do the magic math. If they get 5 orders by tonight, I will give away a pair of our beautiful earrings. You get 3 pairs with this. And you know what? If you need a gift, you could break these up into 3 separate pairs. Now you have 3 gifts. Look at that. So thank you very much for letting me be your special guest tonight. I appreciate it. I love having Jen and Angie and Lynn on our team. I know you love them being your stylist as well. So I wish you all a wonderful Thanksgiving and a wonderful holiday. Thanks, everyone. Bye.